Yo, how's it going, guys? It's finally here, the game analysis that I've been looking forward to bring you guys and hopefully show you a bit more of inside my mind when I do this video analysis with my mentor, but also help you guys in the process of developing your skills, as well as some of the thoughts you might have during the game to help you with some new ideas or new concepts that you may have never learned. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, then make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and then let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these. I love making them. I love showing you the insight that I have, and let me know. I'll catch you guys after the video. Starting off this video, we have a throw in, and as you can see here, I'm in that red circle going forwards with the ball, and I see the defender coming across. Now, after watching this video, I see that there is a ton of space down the line for me to be able to get into the box. It's a 1v1 situation, because if I can beat this guy and go down the line, then I'll be through into the box and I won't have another player coming to put direct pressure on me. All of the defender's weight is also on his right foot, so that means that he's looking to go inside and make a pressure there. So if I can fake inside and then go down the line, he might even fall over, and then I'll be through into the box, like I've said. Instead, I decide to take the ball inside and make a pass, which manages to get over there, but we do end up losing the ball, so that could have been from my error. On to the next clip, we have a clearance. I'm in the red circle again. The ball gets played over the top, header, and the ball comes back to me, and I see a lot of space to travel forward. Now, at this point here, as you can see from the image there, there's almost like a fence around these players that are guarding that space, and I take the ball directly into that space, and I do end up losing it. We managed to get it back, but that space was guarded by them, and I shouldn't have gone there. I managed to get the ball back again, and nearly thrown goal, so it could have been a good thing, but let's go back and have a look here. So there's a lot of space on the right-hand side. If I take that ball with a movement across the defender, and then our right winger can make a run forward, I'll get across the defender that's in front of me and take him out of the game, leaving us either in a 2v2 if that player manages to get back. Otherwise, it's going to be a 2v1, giving us a greater chance of having a goal-scoring opportunity. This clip is again from MESSI. This is the sort of move that I'd be looking to do to get past that defender. Moving on, there's a bit of a scramble at the back. I'm kind of trying to help. If it pops out to me, there I am in the red, so that I can get the ball and go forwards with it, which is exactly what happens. I turn with the ball, letting it roll across my body so I can go forward quicker. I see the guy make the run forwards, and I think I can get it to him, but in the air, it's a very difficult one to control. So let's go back, have a look. As you can see, the defender's putting pressure on me on my left, and if I did this turn that Iniesta does, have a look at that with the outside of his foot protecting the ball, I can get around him, get to the other side, and then either progress with the ball going forwards or make a pass back so that we can keep the ball. Little bit of defense, I put some pressure on the ball there, just trying to shut down his options, put him under pressure so that he has to make a panic pass, which he does. We win the ball back, and then it kind of jumps around, and I don't know how that guy missed the ball. Let's have a stop here, and I see that left winger making a run into that shaded circular area. Looking back on this though, if I did put 100 balls into that area with no defenders or no goalkeeper, it's still a very tough one to finish. So taking it back, the player circled on red is taken out of the game by me. I've taken my touch forward, and the player with the red arrow is going to have to come across to press me. So if I make my run with the ball directly at that player and then fake to go inside and then down the line, then we're going to be in a very good opportunity for me to either have a shot or put a cross in for us to have a goal-scoring opportunity. This task is something that has been set by my mentor. I've been looking at it for about a week or so now, and it looks at the orientation of my body. And for those of you who don't know what the orientation is, it's also known as the body position or body shape, so that I can receive the ball and go forwards as quick as possible. So with that in mind, let's have a look at these clips. I'm circled in red there. The ball's just been thrown in. It's on the right-hand side if you're looking at the way we're going. And I play the ball back into the right-hand side, and we lose the ball eventually. Let's have a look here. So they have 4 red defenders to our 3 attackers. If I take my touch in that white arrow, fixing the ball with my left foot to get it back on the ground and then go forward, you can't quite see, but maybe our left winger has an opportunity to get in behind, and I could put the ball over the top to him. But if I did take my touch forwards there, then I would have taken those players out of the game, and we could have progressed further up the field. In this next clip, I'm running back to do a bit of defending. and they're in the red circle. We win the ball, and at that point I should have made my run back so that I'm giving more space to receive the ball. I end up getting it back and I run forwards with it. I'm waiting for an option. I give this player a horrible pass, but I know that he has the skill to get past him, so that's why I gave it to him. Let's go back and have a look here. So I receive it, and at this point my body shape is not in the correct position. I'm facing the ball and I have no idea what's behind me. If I knew what was behind me, I could have let that ball run and I could have taken that player that's defending me out of the game, and we could have gone forward in a 3v3. This clip is the complete opposite. You can see in the circle there, I've checked my shoulder and I check it again and again, 3 times just before I receive the ball. I tried to do a feint, but this player in the circle has not moved. Now what I'm waiting for is for the player on my left to make that run forward. But for me to give him the most time and space possible, I hold on to that ball. You'll see I don't even move. Hold on to that ball until he gets far enough forward so that he can progress with the ball, and I've taken that defender out of the game just by holding on to it and passing it in front of the player on our team. The second part of this clip, I need to be making my run into that shaded area because there is no way that I'm going to get that cross where I am now. As you can see, it goes across goal, and if I was there, I probably could have got on the end of that and maybe even scored a goal. The opposition has the ball here, and I'm kind of keeping close to my man. As you can see, I'm in the red circle, keeping close to him, but I want to be far enough away from him that if we do win the ball, that I have enough space to go forwards with it. As you remember, we are looking at the orientation of my body. So if I can move away from him and receive that ball and go forwards, that's exactly what I'm looking for. And we do end up winning the ball, so I move away from my defender, opening up my body and checking what's around me. So I see around my shoulder, take my touch forwards, which is exactly what we were looking at. So that was very good, keeping along with that task. I have some pressure on my right, so I play the ball through there. Close one. If he could have beaten that player, then maybe he could have scored. Tight one though. Here, our team has a throw-in. I'm in the red circle. I do not want to receive this throw-in. We already have enough players there. I'm going to make it even more crowded if I get into that space. So I just stay where I am. As you can see here, let's have a stop. I'm in between the lines of the centre defensive midfielders and the centre backs and the fullbacks here, which is exactly where I want to be. So I end up receiving this ball with my body facing forwards. At this point, I've dragged their left fullback out of position, which leaves our right wing in perfect positioning. So ideally, I would have liked to take it across him, get past him, and then play our right winger, who would have been a free man, to go forward, get into the box, and then maybe put a cross in. But what ends up happening is I try to take too many players on and lose the ball. On to the next one, we win a free kick. I'm moving away from the ball, opening up the space. I'll see our right winger is tucked in. He's moved very far inside, which means there's a lot of space on that right-hand side, which is where I make my run. So I make my run there. I have a lot of space to go forwards. I get played the ball, look for a one-touch ball inside because I'm getting pressed by a couple of players, and the 1-2 doesn't quite work out. Again, a bit of defense. They have the ball. I look to make that pressure on the guy who just put the cross in. Now that I see that we might win the ball up, I look for a bit of space. I'm in the red circle there. I go forwards because I see that ball's getting cleared to our striker. It bounces over his head. Now I'm looking to go forwards. I don't make my run towards the ball. I keep a straight line so that I can receive the ball facing forwards. At this point, I have 2 options, option 1 and option 2. Looking at option 1, I know that that player is very quick on the ball and he has about half a metre on the other players that are pressing him. So that is a very good ball because he is in the middle and he can go directly towards goal. Option 2, he's a bit wider, a bit further away from goal, but if I did play him in, he might be able to get in a 1v1 with the goalkeeper, but it's a difficult one to call. I did play option 1 because I saw that he had a couple of metres on the other guys, and if you look at the clip as we play it, he does actually get tugged on the shirt there, and then he doesn't make the ball. So it could have been a free kick. On to the next one. I'm the furthest player on the right. The ball gets played into the centre back. Looking at this clip again, the player in the red circle, if I told him to move out of the way and keep out of that space, I could have moved across the field to receive the ball off our centre back. It doesn't end up working like that. It gets played over the top. I'm looking for the second ball that comes off the header, manage to control it down and then take a shot. But at that point, if you look out on the left, I could have put that left winger in a 1v1 situation. So that was definitely the better option. As you can see, I end up taking that shot and it doesn't go anywhere. Well, hopefully you guys learned something from that. I love making those because I get to teach some of the things that I do with my mentor. And the benefit of that to me is that by teaching it, it means that I'm understanding it even more, but I'm also helping you guys, so that's a plus. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button so that I know to keep doing these videos, and leave that comment. Don't forget to leave the comment and hit that subscribe button. But for now, I'm off, so I look forward to seeing you guys in the next game analysis video.